Welcome everyone. Today we have our another new episode, and we will discuss on these global talent shows from our Czech Republic friends, Mr. Giri. So welcome to the show. How are you today?
Thank you very much, my dear friend and colleague Sharif. My name is Jiří. I am happy to be here and I'm fine from the frozen Plzeň. I greet you.
Okay, thank you. My first questions to you: what global problem does your startup solve, and why is now the right time to solve it, or what you want to share about
Yes,
startup?
I would like to share my screen with you as well. First of all, a little bit personal touch for this. Before I start about startup, I would like to introduce a little bit myself and the country. I will start with the country and I will share my screen very quickly. And here you can see in this in my page that the basic information is Czech Republic is Czechia. Now it's a new name with the very briefly. I will share some information very quickly. The 78,000 square kilometers. There are Czech crown is the currency, and we are very happy to welcome startuppers because there is exceptional quality of life, highly skilled and affordable workplace, and thriving startup ecosystem. So for these reasons, I would like to invite every leader, and I would like to start with you and your country, Bangladesh, but all over the world, investment incentives there are, and Center of Innovation and Cybersecurity there is. And also I have prepared just a sample of things which come from the startups in the Czech Republic, and I will share them a little bit later. Now I will give you some information about myself. I am an English teacher by origin. 30 years I have been in business, and before 15 years I started my first startup, MemoPoint Future Generations. This is a podcast about messages for the future. Every CEO can leave his own message for the future. Also, I'm doing networking events, beautiful networking events like you are doing, similar but a little bit different. And also I'm doing community building. I'm building international communities for leaders. And I will stop sharing now and give you back the space.
Thank you. Thank you. This is very interesting. So, my next question for you: what unique talent, technology, and insight give your startup a competitive advantage globally?
Yes. So here I must go a little bit into detail. Um, I would like to say that the uh, can you repeat the question, please? Sorry for this, and I apologize to to our audience. Can you repeat the question, Sharif,
Yeah,
please?
yeah, yeah. Sure, sure. I can repeat the questions for you. What unique talent, technology, insight give your startup a competitive advantage globally?
Yes, this is true. I think that for every leader around the world who has a startup or who wants to start his own company, it's very important not to give up. So consistency, in my eyes, is very important. Because for my own experience, I wanted to give up many times, but always somebody came to me and said, "Dear Jiří, don't give up, continue." So I continue. I continued for 30 years creating new projects. Second thing is very important: friendships. So to be friendly with people, positive attitude, kind, and helping each other. So if we are helping each other, it will return. The universe will return these favors. And I have many times helped people, and then when I needed it, those people came to me. They helped me. So this friendly, helping, open, not giving up, and of course studying and educating yourself, because building startup is very complex. It's about many things. So I think it's very important to educate ourselves. For example, I'm going to the Real Summit Success. I'm going to your events, World Trade Economic Forum. I'm going to the Mind Valley to educate myself about entrepreneurship, about business, and many things. So these four things come to my mind when you ask me about how to build a successful startup.
Mhm. Thank you. My next question for you: how does your solution scale across different countries, culture, and markets?
Yes, yes, yes. We are very different. Each country is very different. So it is very important when you are dealing with somebody like this, when we are meeting together, for example, it's very important to prepare yourself a little bit about the cultural background because we are all different. We need to study a little bit. I need to sit down and study about your country, Bangladesh. I need to study about the economic situation there, about the startup system, ecosystem in Bangladesh. And I need to study about yourself, about your life story, what you achieved, what you have done, so that I can understand you better and we can create together a better communication and better projects and collaborate better. So this is my first thing which comes to my mind. Prepare yourself for the meeting with your counterpart and be aware that there are cultural differences in business. This is coming to my mind. And of course, legal. I have a friend, for example, he is preparing for a legal entry of business in every country in the world. He is very skilled. So when I need to go, for example, to Panama or to different countries around the world, I contact him and he prepares me for the entry, for the expansion there. So this is also important. And that's it, for example, for these things at the moment. Yes.
Thank you. My next question for you: what measurable impact, economic, social, and environmental, does your startup aim to create within the next 3 to 5 years?
Yes, so as I mentioned, my startup is Memo Point. This is future messages for the CEOs and leaders around the world. So I would like to give the opportunity to in 3 or 5 years, I would like to have done 100 interviews with the CEOs and leaders around the whole world about their message for the future generation. Imagine, for example, companies like Alibaba, companies like big companies like Apple, Microsoft, Coca-Cola. And when I interviewed, or the big Bitcoin owner before he disappeared, when I interviewed him or them or she, when they started and I made the interview and then we move forward 30 years and the company is very, very successful. So these interviews I would like to keep in my 3 to 5 years horizon strategy. So 100 interview within 5 years I would like to make.
Thank you. My next question for you: how are you leverage global talent, partnerships, and ecosystem to accelerate growth?
Yes, yes. This is a good question, Sharif. Thank you for it. I think that, again, it's about community. So if you have a community of people who are you building your relationship with around yourself, and this relationship can be built via meetings personally for lunch or meetings online like this, or even chatting on the social media, or even emailing each other in a friendly way, supporting each other and contacting each other regularly. So these relationships can be very important in creating a business community of people who are helping each other. For example, startups and investors. So it could be a community of startups, or it could be a community of investors. It can be a community of startups and investors combined, where they can cooperate with each other and trying to help each other, matching together, and so on.
Excellent. My next question for you: what has been your biggest failures or challenges so far? How did it shape your startup journey?
Yes, this is not trusting your friend, because I had a friend and I started my startup with him, and I mistakenly think that he made a mistake and he wanted to steal my idea, but it wasn't true. So I stopped cooperating with him, and it was a big mistake, because now we are friends again and we have solved this and we have cleared this, that it was just a misunderstanding. So sometimes when you have some problem, it's very important to talk to each other, to clear everything, and to continue trying to build trust. Yes, because the trust is very important. So this was my biggest failure, and this is why my startup has been for 10 years ice, at ice, so non-active. And now I've returned to my friend and we started cooperating together, and we are starting accelerating our startup back again.
Thank you. My next question Yeah, my next question, if global visibility and investment today, what is one of the breakthrough you would achieve in the next 12 months?
Yes, it's a good question. Again, I would like to continue in my journey as a networker as well, which means making networking events twice a month online and once a month offline, traveling around the world to visit my ideal contacts or my not potential contacts, my contacts, my business contacts, my friends and my colleagues, including you, or inviting them to the Czech Republic. This is very important, to come to visit me, and we would like to show them here the business environment and meeting for lunch and building the relationship, maybe going to the Prague Castle. Now, before I stopped, I would like to share one more thing very, very quickly. Just one picture I will share. And now I'm sharing even. And this is this picture, some pictures from the Prague, which I prepared for you, like this, for example. So there are very beautiful pictures of my city where I was born. So you are welcome to visit me anytime and discuss business with me. And this is for everybody. So here are some pictures. I will stop sharing again.
Thank you. Thank you. What's your closing remarks for today's session?
Yes, first of all, that please be open to meet new people, to discuss new businesses, catch the opportunity quickly. If the opportunity comes, grab it quickly. Don't wait. And also don't be afraid to make mistakes. So please, if you have some idea in your mind, implement it, execute it immediately. Don't wait to make it perfect. Do it now. This is my idea for the startup business.
Thank you. Thank you for joining today's sessions. I request all of our audience, please share our content as much as possible with the government agency, corporation, and academia. Thank you, Jiri, for joining today's sessions. Thank you. Bye-bye and take care.